girls, today we're going to read a story. I want you to look at the title here, okay? I'm going to give it to you. I want you to look and see, what do you think this book might be about?
The boy is building a sand.
Okay, they're at the beach. That's the setting probably of the story, isn't it? The setting is at the beach. What else do you see going on that story?
They're making a big castle.
They're making have you ever made a sand castle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, isn't it? It's so sad when the washes it away and it all goes away. That's kind of sad, but that's a pretty cool one, isn't it? Okay. So do you think that's a family maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe on a day at the beach? Okay. Okay, who could tell me what the title says?
Castle.
Okay, look at that last word. What can we do to figure it? That's very close.
I see a chunk with
You see a chunk? And what's the chunk?
on.
On, okay. So we know there's on in there. What else do you see?
St.
You see st. Good chunk. So we know it says on and st. So now we got to figure out that word. The sand castle. That's right. Did you hear that, Chunky Monkey? They got it. They chunked it up and they got it. All right. So you used your strategy of chunking to get that word. Good job. So the sand castle contest. So what is a contest?
Like you try to win something.
You want to be really good at something, right? Okay. And this story is written by Michael K. Smith and illustrated by Cindy Rosenheim. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's open it up. And I want you let's just kind of look at the pictures a little bit. Oh, it looks like a nice, what season do you think it is?
Summer.
Probably summer, isn't it? It's a nice summer day and go to the beach in the summer and they're taking their picnics, it looks like. Okay, just kind of look on the next page and let's just kind of see what's going on. They're building their sand castle. Yeah. Okay, turn the next page and let's look. Okay. Oh, it's a huge sand castle, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Now this family already? Okay. Well, let's check the book now. And I'm going to tell you well, I don't think I'm even going to tell you the name of this family because sometimes names are kind of tricky, but I bet you y'all can try to figure it out, okay? I want you to pretend that you're at the doctor's office and you're reading to your mom, okay? And only your mom can hear, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and open up.
Sandcastle contest. Sandcastle contest. Every year, Sand Beach has a sandcastle contest. Many families enter the contest. The lifeguards.
Oh, how'd you get that? How'd you get that?
So these people here to tell the people where the two lifeguards will pick the winner.
Are you chunking over there? Allie, are you chunking a word? What do you see?
The pond. Bag.
Bag.
Baggin.
Oh, you saw bag and in? Say it fast together.
Baggin.
Now say it real fast.
Baggin.
Baggin. Now say it. Start over. Go back to the beginning of the sentence and see if it makes it.
The people went to the baggin.
It sounds like begging, but does that make sense?
No.
Okay, so you chunked it up and you saw begging. I want you to try a flippy dolphin.
Build
Instead of begging,
small
try a flippy dolphin.
It
I think you just flippy dolphin. What'd you do?
I said
Instead of egg, you said E. So what's the word then?
big.
B.
Begin.
You got it. Begin. Way to go, Allie. Okay, so she did flippy dolphin here. Okay, start again. Start at the beginning.
Let's go to the people where to begin. Wait till the lifeguard will pick.
Oh, that's a hard name.
When they
Stuck on that name. Did you get stuck on? Oh, the what?
when they
That's right.
one the
You know it's a name, right? Because it has a capital letter. Okay, do you see any chunks in it?
I see on.
See if you, are you on the name too, Allie? Are you on the name too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pond.
So yours is pond, that's right. What chunk did you see in there?
On.
Yeah, on. Do you see any chunks?
Rib.
Rib, good. That's good. Rivera's. Good you.
Family. Build a maybe. Lifeguards will like this sandcastle beach.
Oh, stuck there. You see any chunks in that one? Okay, if a chunk doesn't work, skip over it. Okay, let's do Skippy Frog. Okay, start over at the top of the sentence and Skippy Frog. Okay, keep going. You try to figure it out while I'm over here. Oh, looks like you and Allie on the same word.
Yes.
Okay, and is it a name?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because
It's got a capital letter. Allie, you see any chunks?
I see a me.
Me, good. Me.
And
An good. Me and Okay, now did you?
die.
Okay, what was that next word? What is it? Now try to put them together.
Sized.
Okay, so size. So some kind of sized. The Rivera's family builds a size. What do you think would make sense there?
Just doesn't make sense.
Okay, well let's just chunk it there. Now what might that say? Medium. Does that make sense? Let's try a flippy dolphin on that first vowel then. Instead of let's try a. We're going to flip the vowel. Instead of we'll try a e.
Me.
Mead.
Mead.
Mead. You forgot this little Mead.
Medium.
You know what medium is? What is
They're
it?
very tall.
Are you the very, very biggest, or
No,
you're kind of
tiny.
medium? Okay, now start again. Let's hear. Did y'all figure out that name?
River.
You got river, and then we just have the end of it. River.
Medium.
River is. Family, good job. There's that word again. That's a hard one. Bailey got it. She chunked it up and figured it out. Do Skippy. Do Skippy the frog.
8. Mate.
Where you at? Right here. It's this around the sandcastle. You know what that's called? There's water in it so that no intruders could come into the sandcastle. And what's that called?
At.
Okay, we're going to do Flippy Dolphin here too.
At.
Okay, instead of all, let's do a long O for Flippy.
Like the shango height. At.
Okay, and I'm going to give you a clue here. When two vowels O and A are together, they say O. Okay, try that. Moat. Moat. Okay. Did you figure out that word? Did you figure it out yet?
Maybe.
It's a hard one, isn't it? That's close. Okay, now what was this next word? Sized. So the Rivera's family built. See how when you skip over it, it really helps you figure it out. Good job. Now start again at the beginning, so make sure that you know what you're reading about.
Family builds a longer sandcastle. It has longer stones on the wall.
Okay, now I was listening to you and it said a longer sandcastle. Did they build a longer sandcastle? Show me the word longer. Okay, now
Larger.
That's it. Good. What did you see in there that made you know it wasn't long?
There wasn't an L.
That's right. There wasn't an O there, was there?
Stones on the wall. Maybe
Good.
the lifeguards will like this. Maybe the lifeguards will like this sandcastle best. The Lake family.
Allie, are you on that name again? It's their name, remember? Riveras.
White and castle. It has a
Oh, you're on that one?
wooden.
Let me see. Move your finger a little bit. Let me see. Okay. Look here, Allie. Allie, around the castle. Have you ever seen a castle and they have this big old water around the castle?
Yeah, my mom and me did before.
What's that called? Do you know what it's called? It's called a moat. That way no intruders could get into the castle. Okay. That's it. Wow, that is a hard word and you got that. You know what a drawbridge is? It's a bridge that can go up and down, up and down, so if the bad guys were coming to the castle, they could lift up the bridge so they couldn't get across the moat. That's fine.
Drawbridge, maybe the lifeguards build a tall and like sand castle. It has many towers and the brooks.
That's it. That's just like our girl. Yeah, got a connection there, don't we? Ribbons.
And maybe the lifeguards go like this and castle bed.
That is a pretty cool one, isn't it?
Many towers and the lifeguards try.
What was that word there, Allie?
Ribbons. The lifeguards try to the lifeguards.
Do you see something in there that can help you?
The best sandcastle.
Good there.
And the winner try to the small sandcastle of all.
Perfect. How'd you figure that out?
Because there's a R in it.
And you saw that AR? Good. Okay, you start reading it again while we're finishing for her.
Decide on the best sandcastle, and the winner is the smallest sandcastle of all.
Can you believe that? Huh? They're so excited, aren't they? Look at you. Can I ask you, how did you figure out that word? That's such a hard word. How did you figure it out? What did your brain do?
I saw D, and I saw side.
And what's at the end of that word that makes you know that the I is going to say name? That E's at the end is going to say it. Good.
Small shelf on the wall. Maybe the other will like this and castle this.
Okay, looks like. Okay, Allie's almost finished. Keep going. Allie, are you stuck on one? Kayla, will you switch places with Allie for just a minute? Can you switch places? Because I can get over to see her, okay? Come over here, Allie. Let's see where you are. Okay, you start reading it again so you can build your fluency, okay?
Castle.
Okay, which one are you on?
The sandcastle contest.
This one right here? Okay, start again. Let me hear you read.
Each has a sand.
Okay, you read real soft like you're in the doctor's office.
Castle contest. Many sandcastle families.
Okay, it looks like window because it starts with a W. A window, but what would window end in? What would be the last sound? Window. Yeah, and I don't see a W here, do you? I see an N. So see if you can figure out how to chunk up that so you can figure out what that word is. Okay, what would that say? The D-E-N. Den. Okay. Okay, now do you see an I there? Okay. Do you remember our word wall word look, Allie? What does it have in the middle of it? It has two O's, doesn't it? And so it says what? Okay, so wood. What's the word?
Wooden.
See how you work that out? Very good. So let's start again. It
has
wooden.
Wooden.
Oh, this is a very hard word. I thought it was hard, but you got it just like that. Do you know what a drawbridge is? In the castle, they have this bridge, and it goes over the moat. And if they don't want someone to come into the castle, they lift it up so that they can't cross the bridge. And if they want someone to come, they lower it so they can come right back into the castle. That's what a bridge is.
The lifeguards will like this sandcastle best. The Brooks family built a tall and big sandcastle. It has many.
The kids outside. Close. Okay, look at the picture. Use your eagle eye. It has many. Let's skip over it. It has many. Okay, so it has many and ribbons, and it has many and ribbons. What do you think it might be? We got our lips ready to say the word t.
Castle. It has a wooden
Two, you see the word two? Okay, now we haven't learned OW yet, but OW can say ow and O. Towers.
Towers and
Good.
the Brooks family built lifeguards will like this sandcastle. It has many towers and different. It has a monk all around the castle. Maybe the lifeguards will like this sandcastle better.
Okay, well, let's hear what you're thinking, Allie. Let's hear what your brain's thinking. Okay, you were starting to cover it. What did you cover up? Okay, you see the DE, and what is the DE? What do you think it might say?
To decide on
It could say de, or it could say D. We don't know yet. Now, what if we covered that up? What would that say? It could say kide, but let's do flippy dolphin on that C. What else can a C say besides k? Okay, it could say s. And we have an E at the end, and what's the E going to tell us?
nothing.
It's not going to say anything, but what is he going to tell the I?
It's going to tell the I to say its name.
That's right. So, side. So, the lifeguards try to
decide.
That's it. Perfect.
On the sandcastle, and the winner is the smallest sandcastle of all.
Oh, can you believe they won? They won. Okay, girls, shut the book. Good job. Good job. There were a lot of hard words in there, weren't there?
I was trying to
But
read this.
you were. But there were a lot that you could use your chunky monkey on, and it really helps, doesn't it? What other strategies did you use, Allie?
Eagle eye.
You used Eagle Eye.
And I used Flippy the Dolphin.
You used Flippy the Dolphin because sometimes those vowels, you think they're going to say their short name, but then Bailey, they say their long name, don't they? Mm-hmm. Okay, and now in this story, what was the setting?
The beach. The beach.
Mm-hmm. And there were lots of families there, weren't there? Do you remember any of the names of the families?
The pond.
Mm-hmm. The Pond family.
The Brooks
The
family.
Brooks. Mm-hmm.
The Lakes family.
Mm-hmm. So there was a pond family, a lake family, a brook family. Do those all kind of remind you of like water, like a pond, a lake? There was a water family in there.
My mom and me and my brother and my dad, we made a castle and we put a moat around it.
You put a moat around it? Because the moat, like I was telling you, moat is so that the people they didn't want to get there couldn't get there. And what was that other thing called where you could raise it up or down? What was that called? Remember, it was some kind of a bridge. What kind of bridge was it?
Wooden drawbridge.
It was a wooden drawbridge, and that's so that if someone was coming to the castle that they didn't want to come, they would lift it up, and then they would fall right into the moat. They couldn't get into the castle, and then when they wanted someone to come, they would lower it back down so that the people could come into the castle. So there were some really cool sandcastles on here, weren't there? Mm-hmm. But who won?
The Littlest Castle.
I wonder why that one won. You think? What do you think?
Because they think that was the best one.
The lifeguards voted on it. Boy, there were some really cool looking ones, weren't there? Look at there were some different size ones. What were some of the sizes? There was a large one. That was your favorite? What one was your favorite? The littlest one. Which one was your favorite, Kayla?
Actually, this one was my
That is a huge one.
it's the medium.
The medium.
Actually,
so a medium size. They had large size. Medium was a pretty hard word too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But you got it. You chunked it up and you got it. All right, girls. You're going to take this home tonight and you're going to read it to your mom, and she is going to be so impressed with you, okay? All right, good job.